Hi, can everybody hear me? I'm wondering if you can hear me. Am I live? I hope so. How is everyone? How is everyone? Hi. Oh, good. You can hear me. How is everyone? Hi, 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 hi. It's exciting to be here. I have announcements. And I want to know, how are you guys all doing with this glorious, great day? Um, have you guys been feeling the transits? I know this is a really spontaneous, fun live. I just got a free nanosecond, so I won't have too much time, but I want to talk to you guys about some things. And are you guys ready for the new moon? I really pray to God you're ready for this new moon. Um, Tomorrow is a really cool day. We get the vertex right smack on the sun tomorrow evening. And then we are going to have that Virgo new moon. And it's going to be amazing. Okay, let me tell you just a tiny bit about the Virgo new moon. And that is that you can get a lot done with the Virgo new moon. I mean, a lot done, and I'm counting on it. Yeah, I'm live. How is everyone? Oh, good. I can. Okay, you guys can all hear me. Yay. Oh my gosh, you guys are so stinking cute. Um, I love you. I miss you. So many things to share with you. And I'm so excited to to tell you about it. Hold on. I'm looking up something for you. So August 23rd at 1:06 in the morning, Dallas time. So basically, when you get up in the morning on the 23rd, you're going to get that delicious new moon in Virgo. And I want you guys to make your to-do lists right now, to make your manifestation to-do lists right now, because it's a powerful moon, but it is going to be, um, I think, a little bit of a roller coaster ride, because that new moon is going to be square. Can you already figure it out? Do you guys already know? It's going to be square to Gemini in Uranus. And so it's going to bring in surprises, and it's going to have a lot of shocking energy. Um, it's going to have a lot of shocking energy for people, especially if you're a mutable sign like a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Gemini. I want to see what you guys. Yeah, me too. Petite gal, 25. I also have been purging and giving away my stuff since Monday in preparation to hopefully move next month. Okay, so hi. Hi to everyone. Um, okay, so I want to tell you that I think, not in an arrogant way, in a humble way, I think I have found the key to experiencing euphoria. And I wanted to share it with you. It's really cool. I think euphoria can be found in almost any house in the chart, but I found euphoria in the 11th house. And by the way, I don't have any planets in the 11th house, but I think euphoria comes from 11th house experiences. So I want to share this with you, and then I have so many important announcements. I cannot wait. I'm bubbling with excitement to tell you, but I want to tell you about this euphoria. So, and I'm going to manifest euphoria on the Virgo new moon. I know it sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? But hey, euphoria is not something that I usually feel on a daily basis, but God, I would love to, right? So I think when, okay, you guys have to put this into perspective, okay? So almost every single person here is probably younger than me. So this year I'm going to be 59 years old. I can't believe it because I actually am a 4-year-old inside of my body. My body is 59, but I feel like all of us, we're operating in our 4-year-old. You know, whatever you got, 0 to 4 is who you are, basically. I'm lucky I got good stuff, mostly. But anyways, so I want you to put this into perspective with my age because I've tried a lot of things to create euphoria. And the thing that has worked the most is living outside just a little bit, my comfort zone. So when you are living outside your comfort zone, just a little, not crazy wild. I'm not talking Sagittarius. I'm just talking like if your comfort zone is here and you live here, you actually create an opportunity for euphoria to find you. So a couple things happen when you take risks that are outside of your comfort zone, but healthy risks, okay? I'm not talking about crazy shit. When you take healthy risks that are outside your comfort zone and you do this risk with other people, 11th house, with friends or others, it creates connection and it creates the magic and it alchemizes into euphoria. But it has to be something that pushes you or stretches you in some capacity. So I would have never guessed that, right? I'm older. Oh, you guys are talking about my age. Okay. Yes, like a really good exercise that can be a possibility as long as you pushed yourself. So did you take a risk in your exercise? Did you lift more weight or run faster or run harder or run longer? Or did you do some new yoga thing? You know, so if it's new, if it is a little bit outside your comfort zone, like a risk, a challenge, and did it involve connecting with other people? What happens is that's a heart expansion. And that gives you the opportunity for euphoria to literally find you. So I want to tell you, I just want to tell you something really, really interesting. So I went glamping and sailing on a sailboat with 2 other couples. So my husband and I and 2 other couples. I've never been sailing. I've been boating so many times. I've done water skiing all summer long growing up in Arizona. And also my parents, when they retired, they owned a big bay liner here in the Pacific Northwest. Oh my God, you guys, the Pacific Northwest is so gorgeous. Does anybody live here with me? Julia does. Anyways, it is so freaking gorgeous here. I'm not joking. It's like snow-capped mountains with Christmas trees, with sunshine glistening on the water, with everything green, every color of green you can imagine. And the air is not humid. It's crisp and you feel the oxygen in your lungs and it is clean and it's just warm and inviting. And it's a contradiction with the mountains and the snow and the sunshine. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Britt's here. Yeah. Yes. Alia's here. Hi. I love you. Anyways, so I went sailing and what happened is, when you sail, obviously a lot of you have sailed. Tell me if you guys have sailed. So, the boat goes like this, right? But then the captain of the boat, he's my friend. He's just such a love. He's a pilot and he's a captain. And so when the boat, what's it called? When it goes like sideways, right? So I'm sitting down here looking at my husband way up there, right? Because the boat is like on its side. I was scared out of my mind. I was absolutely frightened. And I asked my friend Jeff, am I allowed to be scared yet? I'm feeling kind of scared. Am I allowed to be scared yet? And he's like, nope, not yet. And I'm like, are we going to tip over? And he was like, no, we're not going to tip over. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, Meredith, I've done this like 40,000 times. Like I grew up on a sailboat. He was probably born on a sailboat. Anyways, the boat was like, like, oh my God, what the hell? I was so scared. I was elated, and euphoria found me. And what happened is I fell in love. So when you are in a euphoric state, you're falling in love. And that's why you can have euphoria alone. But when you connect into another person, you fall in love. And I'm not talking sexual anything. I'm just saying, like, I fell in love with where I live. I fell in love with the air. I fell in love with the water. I fell in love with my friends. I fell in love with life. And you have to stretch. You have to stretch to get that. And I think some signs, some astrology signs, have a propensity to do this more easily than other signs. And so I want to invite my fixed signs people to experience this, to step outside the comfort zone. So those are the Scorpios and the Tauruses and even the Aquarians. I think Aquarians have an easier time doing that, and so do the Leos. But Earth signs can really struggle with, stepping outside the comfort zone too, Capricorns and Virgos and Tauruses. So I wanted to share that with you. And it was really cool because it gave me a contentment to be happy right where I'm at. And that is really tricky, especially for a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius, like a Gemini and a Pisces and a Virgo, and maybe even Capricorns, they're usually not happy right where they're at. No. The Capricorns are always wanting the next thing. The Sag sees the grass is always greener on the other side. The Gemini doesn't know what they want. The Libra is ambivalent, right? Like, it's so difficult to be happy with what little you have or with all that you have. And euphoria brings you happiness, and happiness brings contentment. And when you are contented with what you have, you're in your highest form of happiness, which is at peace. And that's what that glamping sailing trip did for me. So this is a really cute thing. Oh, it almost makes me cry. It's so stinking cute. So when I was a little girl, I was 10 years old. I did not have even like a drop of tomboy in me at all. 0 to 10, none, zip, zilch, zero. And when my mom married my stepdad, who I talk about a lot, and he's suffering right now. I think you guys remember last year he was in ICU. He had a triple brain bleed, and he's dealing with his Parkinson's, and it's really, 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 really hard. God bless anybody who has that disease. Anyways, I talk about him a lot. He's alive. My dad, that I also talk a lot about, has passed away. Anyways, this is the one that's alive. Well, when I was 10, he is a guy's guy. He's completely opposite of my dad who passed away. So I kind of got the best of both worlds, but he fished. He didn't hunt, but he did have a BB gun, and he taught me how to shoot a BB gun at a target. He taught me how to fish. I caught my very first fish with him. It was a carp, and he showed me, oh my God, how to clean it and cook it and eat it. Oh my God. I was 14 at that time. He taught me how to camp. He taught me how to build a tent. We drove across the United States countryside in a camper, or not a camper, sorry, in a car, and we pitched a tent in Yosemite and all across, we hiked the Grand Canyon. He taught me how to drink out of a canteen. Anyways, he taught me about country music, trucks. So I credited him, and I called him up the other day after the sailing, and I said, if I have a thimble full of tomboy in me, it's because you gave me that gift. And that's what euphoria does. Euphoria is where ecstasy and gratitude meet one another and create fireworks inside of you. And he's like, I did? And I said, yeah. I go, I know it's not a lot, right? Like a lot didn't transfer, but whatever I got, you're the person who gave it to me. And he started to cry, and it was a cute little second. Anyways, I am at home and I am packing my bags to go to Nice, my workshop. I have 21 students in this workshop. It's about it's less than half the size of my Seattle workshop. And I am leaving on Tuesday, and we're meeting everybody. A lot of you guys that are here, we're all meeting on Thursday for happy hour on the beach. So I'm going to be doing shorts, and you guys are going to see us. I'm really excited. I'm just like bubbling over with enthusiasm, but it's also kind of hard to leave my animals, right? And leave my little 19-year-old daughter. She's going to be a sophomore in college. And last night I met her amazing boyfriend for the first time. My husband and I took them out for dinner, and we met, and it was so fun. And I don't want to leave my parents, and I'm going to take a week's vacation. So I'll be back September 10th or 11th. But right. So it's hard to be like in both spaces and places, but I am really, 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 really excited. And I have to tell you, so if you're not joining us, that's okay, because I'm going to put these workshops, they're going to be absolutely amazing. And Lydia is so amazing. You should see the PowerPoints that she built. I built one, she built two. Hers are far better. Like, what? Why am I even trying? Right? She has a Virgo frickin' moon, and she's a Taurus. Anyway, she called me up after the second PowerPoint that she built for me. I wrote the content, and then she designs it. And she was like, Meredith, this class is so good. This class is so good. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. So the first day we're going to talk about the ascendant, but we're going to talk about the ascendant in a way that I have not spoken about it on the YouTube. I'm going to go deep, deep, deep into the meaning, but you guys all have watched my ascendant playlist. And hold on one second. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about aspects to your ascendant and the planets that are speaking to your ascendant. And so you're going to look at how the ascendant is kind of running your life. So it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be simple. You know me, it's going to be Mercury and Scorpio, deep, 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 deep. Okay. The second thing I'm doing, you guys, I can't help myself. I am going to be showing you your whole entire life by exploring the chart rulers of all of your 12 houses. So what's ruling the first house? What's ruling the second? What's ruling the third? And I'm going to give you a new way to understand those rulers, because we're going to be working with the planetary dispositors. That means, like, if you have Aries on the second house cusp, what is Mars doing in your chart? And there are 144 different combinations, and I will be going through those 144 different combinations. And I'm going to show you tools on how to understand your chart. Now, I did this a little bit, and you guys remember this in Seattle with the family tree astrology. And that was absolutely fascinating. I actually, if you haven't gotten the family tree astrology, get your gorgeous natal chart and get that workshop. That was my very favorite workshop I think I've ever done. That's where I showed the example of Karen Carpenter's life story. And I think we all collectively cried. We bawled our eyes out. It was so good. Whoever was there, you guys can talk about it. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying what was really, really, really fun. Oh, my sister is here in the chat. How cute. Everybody say hi to Linda. She's so cute. Thanks for joining, Lynn. Inspired by Anna. She gives the crying emoji. Yeah, it was really, really good. But it will be for sale. Okay, so that family tree astrology I did in Seattle. But I'm going to do your chart rulers and the ascendant. And then the last day, what I'm doing is showing you how to synthesize your own story. So how do you look at your gorgeous natal chart and pull out the story, right? Like I can see the story immediately. And seeing the story and then being able to teach somebody how to see the story are very different skill sets. So I'm praying to God I can do it. Praying to God I can do it. I think I can. But that's what I'm doing in Nice, and I'm so excited. So you guys are going to have to go wine tasting with us and be on the beach with us and have fun with us, and then you can get all of the workshops after my editor edits them. But I want to tell you what is really, really exciting. So I built my curriculum for my Seattle May workshop. And I talked to Frank, the owner of the fabulous studio that we hold the workshop in at Pike Place Market. And he's going to create some magic for us. He's going to get us better audio. And he has like 3 monitors, and there's going to be a little bit more room. Hi to everybody. Hi, Christina. God, I love you. I think I owe you a text. And inspired by Anna, I can't wait to see you and your beautiful daughter in Seattle. A cute sidebar story. Anna brought her daughter to the Seattle workshop, and her daughter fell in love with Seattle and is now moving here and going to go to college here. Isn't that cute? So stinking cute. Anyways, I wanted to tell you guys to save the date. My tickets are not on sale yet, but they're going to go on sale September 1st. And I just want to say a couple of things. I know it's going to sell out. So we're going to offer an early bird special. And I just want you to keep your eye on the Shop Soul Navigation. If you do want to come and learn, it's just life-changing. It's game-changing. It is just so absolutely wonderful. It is going to be the only in-person workshop I am going to do next year in 2026. I'm not going to do a European workshop. It's a lot. And I have another surprise. So I'll tell you, though, what the curriculum is, okay? The curriculum is so, so good, and I am so excited. So I am going to do the evolution of your soul's journey. I'm going to do looking at and teaching you how to work with and understand the progressed chart. And I'm going to do that over the course of 2 days. So we're going to have day 1 and day 2. And it's a lot. How do the planets progress? What about when the nodes change signs? What about retrogrades that go direct? It's a lot. It's a ton, you guys. It is so much. It should be a whole 16-week course, but I'm going to do it in 2 days. And you're going to need to get your progress chart for that date. So you won't be working with your progress chart for right now. You'll be working for your progress chart for next May. And, oh, good, Britt's coming. Yeah, of course. Just drive down the road, Britt. You have no excuses, right? So it is May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. But I recommend that you come the 13th through the 18th if you can, because the Pacific Northwest, for the last 3 years, it was sunny. And this last year, it was sprinkly. But it's so gorgeous. The weather's a crapshoot, but it usually is really, really good. And you guys will just absolutely love it. Anyways, then the last day, sorry, I'm being random. Oh, I want to tell you, Connie Joe's going to teach again. And you know what she's going to teach? Oh, God, you guys aren't even ready for this. I know you're not even ready for this. She is going to teach Black Moon Lilith. Oh, my God. I mean, nobody is better at Black Moon Lilith than Connie Joe. So she's going to do Learn and Lunch with Connie Joe, and she's going to do Black Moon Lilith. And then, you ready for the third day? Yeah, 16-week courses. A 16-week course in 16 hours. That's exactly it, Anna. That's exactly it. Of course, that's called Sagittarius style. Too big, too much, right? Okay, and then, okay. So if you do order your Progress chart, progress it for May 14th, 2026. And you want two things. You want a standalone Progress chart. You need your standalone gorgeous natal chart, of course. And then you need to purchase the buy wheel. So you put your natal chart in the middle, and then you get the Progress chart on the outside. And that's all in the shop. It's at shopsoulnavigation.com. You can get that anytime you want. Not important. Just want you to know. Morris says, it was so cold in Seattle. Yeah, you have to wear your layers, but sometimes we get a warm day. I love you, Maura. You're so cute. Okay, and then on day 3, so we're going to do Black Moon Lilith, and on day 3, I mean, we are packing it in. I'm going to teach a class. I called it Heavenly Timing, 10 Astrological Secrets for Picking the Perfect Moment. So this is to launch your business, launch your podcast, get married, go on a first date, win your job interview, buy a house, right? So it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I think you're going to be able to take these techniques and really apply them and use them in your daily life. It's going to be really, really good. So I'm super, super excited, and tickets are going to go on sale on September 1st. So anybody who wanted one, I wanted to give you a head start. Okay, why am I not going to do a European workshop in 2026? Because, are you guys ready? I'm so excited to tell you everything. Let me see the date. Hold on. I know that I picked it up. I put it down. Where is it? What did I do with it? I think it's Wednesday, January 7th. Let me go look really quick. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday, January 7th. Guess what I'm doing? Yeah, it's 7th. I just don't know the time yet. I am going to be opening up my Athena Academy of Astrology, my Soul Navigation Academy. And I'm going to start teaching on Wednesday nights to anybody who wants to come. And we're going to make it affordable, and we're going to make it really amazing. So the very first thing I'm going to do on January 7th, and we also are going to have this for sale probably, like you can buy the courses probably in October. We're building the curriculum right now. I just outlined what I want to teach. And the very first thing I'm going to teach is basically, it's going to be 8 weeks. My very first foundations course is going to be 8 weeks. And it's going to be the basics, but kind of deeper, as you know, and very personal. And it's going to be taught through Zoom, so all of you can come internationally. I'm going to teach how to read the natal chart, and basically, so you'll get your foundations class on all of the components that you need to understand to be able to read that chart. Like, where do you start? So we'll be going through the modes and the elements and the houses and the signs and the planets and the aspects and the out of bounds and all of that. And then we will be putting it together. And so the foundations courses are going to be Foundations 1, Foundations 2. Those are both 8 weeks. After that, you should be able to pretty much read a chart. Then we're going to have summer fun. Well, Connie's going to teach a small course in there. And then we're going to have a summer fun class. And it's just going to be like 4 weeks, I think. I think I did a 4-week class of just cold readings. So we're just going to read charts. And then we're going to keep going forward. So I'm going to put my energy into online teaching through Zoom. And the reason why is because I have had so many clients ask me, how can I learn astrology with you? And I'm like, well, I have 2,500 videos on YouTube, but they're not in like consecutive learning order. They are whimsically ordered by what I feel in my heart that I want to do. So I would love for you guys to come learn deep astrology, real astrology, modern evolutionary astrology. I use the tropical Placidus house system. And every single day I use the tropical house system, I can see why I use it and why I don't do whole signs or equal house systems. Anyways, it's going to be really, really wonderful. So I wanted to invite you guys, if you want to be on the mailing list for all of the updates, so you don't just have to randomly find me, just write to Lydia and say, I want to be on the mailing list at teamsoulnavigation@gmail.com. And I also have a couple more really fun things happening. Well, first I want to say to my members, I love you so much. I could not even do this without you. And I want to say that the school, okay, I want to encourage you all to become a member because you will get a discount on the school. I can't discount my workshops just because I just don't have a big enough margin to do that. But you'll get a little discount on the school if you're at the $299 level. Obviously, it'll be smaller than if you're at the $19.99 level. But I wanted to say that I'm going to bear with me just until I get back from Nice, and then I'm going to do more members only videos. I haven't been able to do them because I've been working so hard on the academy and on Nice that it's taken all my time. But I'm going to get back to doing members only videos. So please join me for those videos. And I wanted to tell you guys that I am having a party for members only, and we're going to just do cold readings, and it's going to be Connie Joe and myself together reading your charts. And it's members only. So join now so you can come to the members only party. And it's going to be on September 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, right after my video. So my videos are at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time every Sunday. And then this is going to be September 28th, which is Sunday at 11 a.m. for members only. But what you're going to have to do, and we don't have it up yet, but we'll get it up there this week, next week. You have to buy the ticket in the shop. It's $5 if you're at the $299 level, and it's $0. It's free if you guys are $19.99 members, superstar super supporters. And I want you guys to come to my party. All it is a party. It's not a master class. It's not lessons. We're just going to read charts. And this is how you become a really good astrologer. You read other people's charts. You got to get out of your own chart. You can sit there with your own chart and you can just, yes, I want you to work with it, of course. But eventually when you're able to see inside of other people's charts, that's when you're really, really, really getting it, because you're objective. You don't know the person. So you have to rely on your astrology. And in your chart, you're relying on your experience. Lindsay says, yes, all the videos. I've learned so much from you. I appreciate you. From Arizona, my hometown. Lots of changing going on for us Aquas. Mustang Man. By the way, Mustang Man, I always appreciate your comments. You leave very thoughtful comments on the videos. I always appreciate that. Maura says, I was wondering if you're still doing the lies videos. No. Oh, yes, I am doing the lies. My next lies video is Gemini. But my the Pain and Pitfalls series, that's kind of taken precedence. You're right. But I am still doing the lies videos. Yeah, it's just going to take me time. Are you waiting for me to get to Scorpio? I have learned so much from your videos and astrology parties. Be a member. It is worth it. Oh, thank you. Wow, wow, wow. I'm seriously thinking it's only $2.99. YouTube takes 30%. So I don't get the $2.99. I get 10 cents a day. And I know it's a lot, we're nickeled and dimed, but I really, really appreciate it. And I want to give you guys more for the membership. So please join, and just trust me that, it will be worth it, and it will be really fun. And you're going to get a discount. If you're a Superstar Super Supporter, you get your transits every single year for the entire year. So that's a giant report that you get. I mean, it is fat. So you get your transits for the whole year. You get your gorgeous natal chart. You get to come to all of my master classes for free. You get the videos behind the scenes, right? And you get to come to my parties. So I'm going to do a few more master classes lives, and the Zoom parties where I just do the cold readings with your charts. Yes. Okay. Hi, Missy. I love you. I love you, Missy from Maine. Are you and Connie Joe going to finish the houses videos? Wow, right? Isn't that an albatross around my neck? Yes, we just filmed the meaning of the second house. And I told her, I said, Connie, oh my God, we have got to do the first house ASAP because I want that series done. And she was like, I know. So the second house video is coming out. I think it's coming out at the end of August, the second house. Mare, can I share my astrology blog with everyone here? Of course. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys, Anna is an absolutely beautiful writer. I want to tell you guys a little story. Okay. So we have a WhatsApp group for every group. Okay. So every group that has attended one of my workshops, I create a WhatsApp group and people can communicate. And so something really kind of cool happened. I had a client in need, and she felt hopeless and she couldn't afford a reading. So I had everybody in the Seattle 2025 WhatsApp group chat, if they wanted to read her chart, write a little something so I could send it to her. I have to circle back around with her because I didn't get feedback from her yet, but I'm sure I will. Anyways, everybody wrote so many profound things. It was such a great assignment. And Anna wrote a very, very, very long, beautiful, heartfelt blog. And your astrology writing is truly beautiful, inspired by Anna. Please put your blog in here. I like to share the love. I like to share people's talents. I like to help people grow. And then I like to help promote people. A lot of astrology teachers get, I don't know, possessive and jealous or something. And I will never be that way. So I want to promote your talents and your gifts if I can, if I can be helpful. And then that led me to something. That led me to think about something. If you complete oh my gosh, Liquid Mystic, thank you for becoming a superstar, super supporter. Oh my God, I love you. Please, you guys become members. I'm so grateful. And I will do my very best to make it worth your while. And I give my heart and soul to this channel. You have no idea. Maybe you do. But when you go through my academy, if you finish my foundations courses, my methods courses, and my advanced courses, which it's not going to be that much, don't worry. But if you really become quite competent and talented and good, I am going to open up an events business. I know, like I have room for one more thing in my life. I have like this much bandwidth left. And I'm going to do parties and events, and I'm going to have my students who have completed my courses with me possibly work those events with me. That's my goal. So the goal is to help you become a professional. The goal is to help you develop a side hustle or a main hustle in astrology. And guess what? There's room for everyone. I promise you, there is not another astrologer on my block here. There's room for everyone. Like everybody should be doing astrology. I'm not joking. Oh, thank you. What? Kimberly Allen? Superstar, super supporter? I love you. Thank you. So I want the Athena Academy to be a feeder school into developing, getting, and fostering um, events for you, clients for you to become a professional astrologer. And I'll just tell you right now, I am not rich, but I work my ass off, and I am a total and complete workaholic. And this house that I'm sitting in right now is the third house I have bought. I sold each one to buy the next. And I did that with my money that I made one reading at a time by being a professional astrologer. So I'm not bragging when I say that, but I can't even kind of believe it. And so I want to tell you that you can have a good, lucrative life by being a professional astrologer. You can have a decent life. You can have a really solid life. I want to tell you another thing. I'm putting my kid through 3 years of college, too. Kids are expensive, so I want to help you find this light. And you guys, I said this before, I'm turning 59 years old in December, and I want to give you this light. I want to, knowledge is power, and I want to give it to you. I really do. I have to earn a living. My school's not going to be, unaffordable. Like, you'll be able to afford it. It'll be worth it. And I think what you get out of it, that's what makes this school different than any other school. My teachers never set me up. They never gave me an opportunity. They taught me. They were nice, some of them. They never nurtured the light in me. Like, no, they were on to the next, right? So I want to do that piece through my school for my students. Let me read what you guys are saying. This is your soul family. So much love to go around. Oh, thank you. I will say I do sometimes get hateful comments, but it is so rare. And if I get I just got a hateful comment on the Gemini Soulmates video. You guys should go read it. The lady is like, stop yapping and get to the point. Start talking. Stop yapping and start talking. Get to the point, lady. She kept saying that. And it's so hilarious, you guys, because the mean comments I get are always so fitting for the very thing I'm talking about. So this lady cannot handle. One of the things I say is Gemini already knows. They already want you to shut the F up because they're finishing your sentences for you in their head. Do I have any Geminis here? And they just want you to shut up so they can talk, right? And so they can get their idea out. And so this lady's telling me to shut up while watching my video talking. I thought, this is a perfect comment. I got another mean, nasty comment, but it's very, very rare. And the lady said something like, oh, it was on my Taurus lies. Or remember when I was talking about my friend who berated me because I bought the $300 scam skin cream? That video, was that the pain and agony? That was the pain and pitfalls of Taurus. Well, this lady is like, I am a Taurus. And sounds like you've got, issues or problems. I can't remember what, but it was so bullish. It was such a Taurus comment that I was like, this is so perfect. It was really, really funny. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, share your blog. Thank you. This community has been a blessing and an inspiration. Anna is amazing. I've read her blogs. Yes. Can non-members see the videos on the houses? Stacy asks. Yes, those are free. It's called My Houses series. If you go into playlists, you'll see it. I think there's a couple though, didn't I? Isn't that where you guys all complained? So I stopped doing it. Where I would give like half of the meaning, and then I would clip the other half for members only. And you guys did not like that. You were like, okay, this is annoying. I'm not doing this. So I quit doing that. So a few videos might be like that. SK Amanda says it's true. Anna is amazing. Kimberly is a superstar, super supporter. Let's see. Mustang Man. The ego shouts in restless tones, chasing crowns and borrowed thrones. But deep within, a whisper stays, a steady light, a hidden blaze. The soul speaks soft, yet clear and true, of paths where love is guiding you. Leave hollow praise, let false crowns fall, and walk the road that calls your all. What the heck? That was so beautiful. Did you write that, Mustang Man? Wow. That's a great idea, Mare. I love working events. That would be so much fun. That's awesome. Well, you're in the group chat, right? You're in the 2025 group chat. And by the way, I did hire one of my students, Jasmine. She's here. And she was amazing. And let me tell you what happened. I had this giant Microsoft event, and it was giant, right, Jasmine? Giant. And she went down to the Space Needle where they have the Dale Chihuly Blown Art Glass Museum. It's absolutely incredible. If you come to Seattle next May for my Seattle workshop, oh my God, I got to tell you guys all the fun we're going to have. It's going to be so much fun. Anyways, you got to go see the museum. It's unbelievable. Dale Chihuly was he's like the godfather of glass blowing. Have you guys ever been to the Bellagio in Las Vegas, Nevada? He did the ceiling. So that's how talented this man is. He's unfreaking believable. Anyways, she was doing the astrology readings. I hired her for the event, and they fell so in love with her. They invited her back for the next night, and they fell so in love with her that night, they invited her back to the third night. So she got 3 nights when she thought she was only going to do 1 night. They kept requesting her back because their Microsoft event, it's an AI company that is an arm of Microsoft. And I think they have a gazillion dollars because I think their budget was like $500,000 for this event. They rented out the Dale Chihuly Museum, and it went on, and the Olympic Sculpture Park, and they rented out the Museum of Mopop. Did you guys see my shorts on it? I did shorts on it. Anyways, we had a blast, and we worked side by side a couple of nights. But that's what I want to do for my students. So if you come to my workshops and enroll in my astrology academy, I want to help you. You're a baby, Mare. And Jacqueline's a tiny bit older than me. Hold on. Yes, Britt, you are an amazing human, and you also are so gifted. Let's see. So many of you are. Oh, thank you, David. David with a crown on your head. Thank you for being a member. You are a teacher healer. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you. I'm fairly new to astrology. She just became a superstar, super supporter. Only 5 years in, so much to learn from you. Oh, thank you. Mustang Man, did you write that? I've got to find out. I got to scroll down. That was lovely. I'm so looking forward to all of this. Oh, you guys. Oh, and Jasmine says it was truly a wonderful experience. She's so cute. Gosh, I'm excited to see you live. It goes so fast and you will learn so much, Jasmine says. It's true. Okay, you guys, I want to tell you what we're going to do when you come here in May. I'm not kidding. I made all this up. No, I didn't talk about the eclipses. I only talked about the new moon, but okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the wine tasting. It's going to be in the same place. It's on the waterfront. It's down at Pike Place Market. It's so much fun. I told you what the curriculum is. It's going to be fantastic. But guess what we're going to do? On Friday night, we are bringing our own beverages, whatever you want to drink. And we are doing happy hour on the ferry boat to Bainbridge Island. We're getting off the ferry boat. We're going to go have dinner. Probably not all together as a group, but there's many different restaurants. And then we're going to happy hour our way back. And you guys are going to see, you're going to see the Seattle skyline. And we're all going to have so much fun. And that's just going to be a happy hour fun night. And you can walk around the ferry boat, but you have to drink in a designated area if you have alcohol. So that's that night. The next night, oh my gosh, I'm taking you to the center of the universe. That is literally what they call Fremont, Washington. And that's where they have that. They have the summer solstice parade with naked bicyclists. We won't be participating in that because that's at the summer solstice. But that's what it's famous for. And we will be meeting underneath this sculpture called Saturn. And we are going to eat dinner at the best Mexican food restaurant. It is my favorite. And I'm from Arizona. I am from Arizona. I know good Mexican food. This place is to die for. I'm not going to tell you the name yet. She hasn't 100% confirmed, but the general manager called me and he asked if he could make a zodiac sign drink. And I said, can you make all 12? They love me, hate me, love me, hate me. They're like, oh, Jesus, lady. I'm going to take you to see the Troll. And then we're going to the Improv. It is going to be hilarious. And the Improv is so much fun. They gave me a discount for our group. And we're going to take up the entire audience at the Improv. The Improv is so funny. It's audience participation where you yell out ideas to the people who are doing the improv, and they are so talented. They are so good. We are going to have so much fun. Yeah, Britt's like, we're not going to bicycle naked. Yeah, you have to come to the summer solstice, Britt. Then we will. Okay, so what are you guys saying to me? Yeah, the night is young. I'm from Arizona too. Yay! Yeah, I served 21 years of hardcore time in Maricopa County. I'm not doing that anymore. Oh my God, you guys are so cute. Oh, Julia, I would love for you to come. You're just down the street and around the corner. So that's all my fun news. And I just wanted to tell you guys, it's going to be really, really incredible. So look for the tickets I'm going to launch the tickets for Seattle, May 14, 15, 16, 17. But think about coming the 13th through the 18th so you can go do fun things. There's the best music venues here. So much fun. So many things to do if you can do it. But you have to come for Thursday happy hour because that's when I get quality time with you. I get to know you. So those tickets are going to go on sale in September. And then plan in your mind Wednesday night starting January, did I say 7th? Is it January 7th, 2026 for the Athena Academy of Astrology, Soul Navigation's Athena Academy of Astrology, studying modern evolutionary astrology with me. And what is different about that than, working with someone else? Well, in modern evolutionary astrology, this is what I believe. This is just what I believe. I believe in the portals. The portals are the North Node and the South Node. And I believe you can't even understand a chart if you don't read the nodes. And if you're doing Hellenistic astrology or traditional astrology, or they don't work with the nodes. So that's like not working with your, left arm. And a lot of people are doing that, right? Like there are people that don't have a left arm and they're doing just fine. But I work with the nodes. And I also believe that traditional astrology is important to understand. It's important to know. And back in 4,500 years ago, do you realize astrology is older than the Bible? It's older than the Jesus story. Yeah. So it's 2,000 years older than Jesus. So back in those days, they did not have a psychological understanding of mankind. They didn't understand things like your psychological wound, mental health, what is empowerment. They didn't process pain like we do. They were not necessarily inspired, they were hunting for their next meal. And so life was very complicated in its own ways, but in a lot of ways, it was not psychologically developed yet. So with Freud and Jung came the understanding of our psychological beings. And modern astrology, modern evolutionary astrology incorporates that psychological element into astrology. And you and I, thank God, because we can't say this about everybody in the world, and it breaks my heart and it hurts so bad, but we're not hunting for our food, right? You're going to the market or the store, or you're growing it. And if you're on this channel, you probably are not hunting for food. And again, we can't say that about everyone. There's wars everywhere, and people starving. And so we're lucky, right? We're lucky that we can study the psychology of life, of people. That's a privilege, and we're standing in the privilege. And so that's what modern astrology is. It's understanding the psychological relationship that we're having too. Physical, yes, but also psychological. Okay, well, I promised my daughter I would take her out for pizza, and I really don't want to because I'm going to be wearing a sundress in 4 days, but I'm going to. Aw. MG, you got to watch it again. I'm going to sign off now. I'm moving soon. I hope I can see you in Seattle. Are you moving up here, Armando? Don't you live in California, but I think you live in Northern. Did Mustang Man answer my question? The new moon eclipse is exact my Pluto. Okay, well, that's very transformational. David G, Mustang Man, that was phenomenal. Thank you. So you guys, I really do want to encourage you to become a member at either level. And please join my channel. And if you are at the $2.99 level, you can even upgrade if you want, because there's going to be lots of perks. You're moving to Chicago. That's fun. Oh my God. I hope you get to live on the lake, at least ride your bike. Your Mustang Man says, okay, hold on. Freud contributed so much to psychology. Yes, of course. Yes. Enjoy your trip, Meredith. Oh, thank you. I will. Mustang Man said he wrote that. Oh my God. Yes, I feel like you do write. Even in your comments, you write profoundly. You'll have to come to Seattle. Hold on. I wanted to see something up here. Yes, have the best time. Thank you. I will. I want you guys to stay patient with me because I'm going to be timed out for a little bit till like September 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th-ish, because I need time to regroup. I'm praying to God I don't get sick on the plane, and get knocked out, because when I come back, I have to hit the ground running. But I wanted you to be just a tiny bit patient with me, because I'm going to be really busy, creating magic over there in France. And I'm trying to create this party for the 28th. So it's for members only. You have to be a member to come, but come learn how to read astrology charts by doing the cold readings on September 28th. So join the channel before that so you can get a ticket for that. And if you want to be on the mailing list and you don't want to remember all of this, just write to Lydia, my fabulous assistant. Oh my God. I think I'm alive because of her. At teamsoulnavigation@gmail.com, teamsoulnavigation@gmail.com, and just say you want to be on the mailing list and be reminded. And Mustang Man said, your video on Pisces rising made me want to cry because you actually understand what we go through. I really do. I do. I have a lot of Pisces risings in my life, and God, I love those people so much. I'll tell you something about that Pisces rising video. I did not write a script for that video. That is the one video, well, maybe not the one, but it was the most profound one, where I think that video was channeled to just be honest with you. Like I saw my mouth moving. I didn't even know what I was going to say. And whenever I'm really down and out and I'm like, why am I doing all this? You know, it's a lot of work. It's just a ton of work for one person. I've created an octopus and I have to feed the octopus. And my husband's like, you're going to create an academy? I told him that. And he was like, oh my God, how are you going to do that? And I'm like, I have no idea. He's like, Meredith, it's too much. It's like way too much. It is. But I'm doing it. And my passion and you are my fuel, my inspiration. But when I'm feeling really down, like, doesn't matter, you know, whatever. I go read the comments on my Pisces rising video because I know they're going to be so deep. And then I cry. And then I remember. And then I remember why I'm here. And then I remember. Then I remember that I love everything. Yeah. That's funny. Charles Cooper, I just popped in and I was just going to thank you for your Pisces rising video. Isn't that funny? That was one of my very favorite videos I've ever done. Oh, that's so sweet. I promise to come see you. I'm transitioning in my soul path, but I will get there. Thanks, Mary. I'll watch what I missed. I leave for London on Saturday. Oh my gosh, Jacqueline, you're just up the street. Oh, okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to sign off because I'm going to go eat New York style pizza with my adorable, God, she's so cute. She is so stinking cute. My adorable 19-year-old daughter. She is really, really cute. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here with me.